Hi, this video is focused on CCSP exam preparation, one of the premium cloud security certification. ISC Square developed this exam, this credential to ensure that the cloud security professionals have the required knowledge, skills, and ability in cloud security design, implementation, architecture, operations, controls, and the compliances with the different regulations, different frameworks, different laws, while the data resides in the cloud. The CCSP applies information security expertise to a cloud computing environment and demonstrate the competencies in the cloud security architecture, design, operations, and the service orchestration. This professional competence is measured against a globally recognized body of knowledge. And having these skills to stay current on the new threats can be learned and proven by acquiring the CCSP certification. You will be taught everything from the cloud security design to architecture, service orchestration, and the operations as part of the CCSP syllabus. So, according to ISC Square, the CCSP applies information security expertise to a cloud computing environment and demonstrate the competency in cloud security architecture, design, operations, and orchestration. And this professional competence is measured against a globally recognized body of knowledge. Cloud security professional either be representing the cloud provider who ensures the security from physical security of the data center to the application security, while on the other side, if the cloud security professional is representing the cloud customer or the consumer, then in that case, depending on the cloud deployment and the service offering, like if the deployment is public, private, or a hybrid, and if the service is IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS, they apply for the security services, and they apply the controls accordingly, and they practice the security services basically there. The CCSP exam outline, which is published in the August 2019, the link is provided there. Here on the slide, you can find this link in the description box as well. And also here, if we if we just go through this CCSP exam outline, we will see as part of each and every domain that how and which topics are exactly coming in each domain from the exam point of view. What are the updates from the August 2019 exam outline, because this was the revision at that time, and all the topics which are there, and all about the exam, you can find it there in the CCSP exam outline. You can also refer to my video. The link is provided in the description box for the CCSP exam outline. So one of the important question that people used to ask is, how much time does it take to prepare for the exam? Well, there is no specific time, or there is no specific duration for the preparation. This purely depends on your past experience, cloud expertise, cybersecurity expertise, and the time that you can devote to CCSP. Trust me, this requires dedication and the regular study plan to prepare for the CCSP. Without that, it is not going to fly. It also depends on the individual's grasping and how much time is dedicated to the CCSP study on a daily basis. So plan your study accordingly based on your experience, based on your current level of expertise in terms of the cloud, in terms of the cybersecurity knowledge, and then go for it. CCSP exam experience requirement. So there is the experience requirement from ISC Square. For example, to apply for the CCSP certificate, the requirement is the 5 years after the exam. So once you pass the exam, you need to prove the experience requirement that you have 5 years of experience in the cloud, and the minimum of 5 years, 5 years of experience, that is the cumulative paid work experience in the information technology, and out of that 3 years must be in the information security here. um and 1 year minimum it should be in the cloud. And if we talk about the CCSK, this is the 1 year. If you are a CCSK certificate holder, then you will be waived off for 1 year of experience. Let's say if you are a CCSK holder, then you just need the 4 years of experience more. And here, in terms of the 5 years, the 3 years in you need in info security plus one in cloud. And here, if you are CSSP holder, the entire experience requirement will be waived off for CCSP. So that is the kind of importance that the CISSP has. So CISSP credentials holders will be waived off for the entire experience requirement. If you have no sufficient experience in terms of cybersecurity, in terms of cloud, and or your overall total experience is not matching the requirement, then you can still apply as an associate of the ISC Square. A candidate can apply for the certification after the exam, and to become the associate of the ISC Square. There are 6 domains in CCSP exam, and these domains are primarily starting from the cloud architecture, deployment, services offered. So starting from the data center, for example, if you talk about the cloud, then we have DCs, right? And DCs are in the different region of the world, and these DCs are holding all the hardware and etc. And then you move towards the application security stack. So this whole ecosystem is covered as part of this exam, be it cloud data security, be it cloud platform and infrastructure security, be it cloud application security or security operations, legal risk and the compliances. So all the audit requirements you need to get the audited for your account, your services, in whatever region you are operating, you are storing the data. You need to comply with their local legal laws, and the regulations. Similarly, the security operations, once the cloud is into the production, what kind of operations and what should be taken care, like BCDR, business continuity and disaster recovery. How will you sustain your business in case of any incident that happens? And similarly, how would you protect your applications in the cloud? How your platform and infrastructure security will be applied in the cloud? What about your data? When to encrypt, when not to encrypt, and who can access, who cannot? And the concept, architecture, and design. So these are the six domain which covers almost everything, starting from the physical security of the data center to the application security in the cloud. There is a different weightage, like domain one will have 17% weightage in the exam. Domain two for the data cloud data security, that has the maximum weightage in the exam, which is 19%. Cloud platform and information security, infrastructure security, which has 17%. So almost um, other domains sharing the same kind of weightage. While this legal risk and compliance, this is just 13%, which is the lesser than the other domains in the exam. So yeah, different laws and different regulations in the different countries. You need to understand here different standards. So, what is the study material that is required to prepare for the CCSP exam? First is we need this. This is a very important book, the official ISC Square Guide to um, you know for the CCSP exam. This is the vendor neutral common body of knowledge for the cloud security professionals. Then we need yeah, so this is just the reverse. This is CBK and this is Cybex. Yeah. So the Cybex is the guide, which is a must-have reference on your journey to become CCSP certified. And the Cybex resource will help you to prepare for rigorous CCSP certification exam, where you will find the complete coverage of all CCSP domains, along with the objective maps, exercise, and the chapter review questions to help you gauge your progress along the way. You will also gain access to the Cybex interactive online learning environment, which includes a PDF glossary, hundreds of flashcards, and two complete practice exams as part of this purchase. You can purchase both books from Amazon if you want. Uh, Next is the CCSP Dummies. So why so many books? Reason is you can refer to the different study materials, because different study materials speaks a different language, and we don't know, each individual is different in terms of learning. Every individual will need something different, whatever is clicked to their mind. You know, but the Cybex, if you talk about the Cybex, if you talk about the CBK, these are the basic study material which must be included in your study plan. CCSP Dummies, when we talk about the Dummies book, this is very good for exam tips. You can open this book and you will find a lot of different examination tips, which are really helpful to prepare for the exam. And the Dummies book also offers the access to the online test bank, which will help you to practice more and more. You will have access. You can gauge your level of knowledge, level of understanding, level of preparation that you have. It also covers all six certification domains in the detail, along with the expert advice on developing a study plan, conquering the exam day. You will also gain access to the online flashcards and test bank to reinforce your knowledge. So all above books you can purchase from the Amazon, which is just a handy purchase. You can buy them from anywhere else as well, or you can borrow maybe. So, what is next? Is this sufficient to prepare? Probably not, because the ISC Square exams are very comprehensive and requires a lot of knowledge. You need to study. You need to refer some NIST references as well. For example, we have guide to security for full virtualization technology. This is very testable because very important to understand the virtualization issues. Virtualization is the core concept of the cloud technology, cloud computing, and we have the virtualization issues. So this guide will help you prepare for the examination to identify the virtualization issues in the cloud. So you can find the link in the description box to this reference. And a next reference in the NIST is the cloud computing synopsis and the recommendation. This is a basic book of the NIST, and several times, um, NIST, CSA, these are included in the ISC2, which are um, which are uh, which are considered as part of the common body of knowledge uh, to to test the candidates. Next is the guideline on the security and privacy in the public cloud computing. This is also important reference for preparing for the CCSP exam. Another one is the related to the ISO. You need to understand the different roles from the cloud provider perspective, from the cloud consumer or the customer perspective. What are the different roles? And these roles are very much testable in the exam, which we should refer ISO 17789. So this reference is actually ISO. So this is ISO 17789 for roles. So we can identify different roles from this document. And next in the line is the OWASP top 10. Not just the OWASP top 10, we need to understand the entire application stack in the cloud. Of course, OS top 10 is the key to identify, because these are the web applications, and web applications are being integrated with the different clouds. For example, your cloud is sitting in the public cloud, and if it is integrated with any other cloud, which may be hybrid, which may be private cloud, then what all things, what all cyber threats may be there, what all cyber vulnerabilities could be, and what should we check as part of the application security. So another reference is the security guidance. Um, this is the guidance which is used from CSA, Cloud Security Alliance, and this guide is basically is the reference for CSA CCSK exam. Okay, so this guide is important, and I would recommend to go through these domains for a very high level understanding to set the base. You can also watch my videos for the CCSK. These should be very quick, and the link is provided in the description box, but it is highly recommended to set the base for CCSP exam. Another one is related to the ENISA cloud computing risk assessment. So this guide provides you the insights about the risks in the cloud, and what could be the vulnerabilities, what could be the threats, what could be the risk, and the assessment based on those, and which will certainly help to answer the questions, because these are all cloud related and in line with the Cloud Security Alliance. So it is important to understand and go through these security risk and vulnerabilities and the assessment in the cloud. At the end, time for CCSP practice questions. With more than 1,000 practice questions, this book helps test your level of understanding and gauge your readiness for the CCSP exam. Um, the question covers 100% of CCSP exam domains, and include answers with full explanation to help you understand the reasoning and approach for each question. So it is important to practice for the exam, and to gauge your knowledge, to gauge your readiness for the examination. It is important to practice more and more. But you just go through the material, and then you start practice as soon as possible. So, as I mentioned earlier as well, everyone may have different learning style. Like somebody, they can directly read the books, and they just understand almost everything. Few people like to make some notes. Few people likes to listen audios. Few people like to watch videos to understand the concept. Some may understand the concept from from the different people in different style. Some may need different study groups. Some may need the discussions, group discussions, kind of activities to understand the topics well. For CCSP videos, you can refer to the different videos like Mike Chappell's CCSP videos, Kelly Handerhan CCSP videos. You can also refer to KD Cyber Talks, my CCSP videos for preparing for the CCSP, because that is required for this part. Okay, so you can refer to those videos for the CCSK part, and for CCSP, I will be coming up with different videos for each CCSP domains. Separate video on a separate specific topic, alignment with the AWS, and alignment with GCP and Azure. You can subscribe my channel KD Cyber Talk. A specific topic on demand. If you, for example, if you find any topic which is difficult to understand, and you need more help on that, you can just add your comment. Then we can prepare the another video for that specific topic. And yeah, that's how we can proceed further. So this is it from the preparation perspective, and I wish you all the best for your preparation for CCSP exam. And stay tuned for more CCSP domain wise videos. Please subscribe to my channel for the notifications for updates. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.